All right. Welcome to day 35 of Wheelie-American workouts. We always start off with we'd disclaim all warranties, including the warranty of fitness for a particular purpose or the implied warranty of merchantability. As a condition of our consideration for you using this, we require that you hold harmless and indemnify us for any losses from or liabilities or injuries that you might have as a result of using this video or these videos. And finally, as always, any workout program should be part of your plan with your medical team. So let's start with a little bit of a twist. Again, never go any farther than you safely can, but to the extent you can, and you notice I'm grabbing onto my hand reins to pull myself around, and it doesn't matter which side you twist to, because we're going to switch and do the exact same thing. Twist the other way. I have rods in my back. I'm sure many of you do too, and so there's only so much twisting we can do. But it's good every once in a while to get that rotation in. Go back to the first side, and again, I'm helping by pushing with my arms here on the back of my chair, push rim. And go back to the other side. See if duty calls. Okay. All right. So let's. Okay. So again, never go beyond your limits, but reach down to the ground as far as you safely can, and then up as far as you can and back. And again, we're going to do the other side, but we're basically going across I don't know, that was probably 4. So All right, so for this one, start with your arm at a 90 degrees straight out from the shoulder. Rotate it as far down as you can without moving your shoulder or the rest of your body. Hold it for 5 seconds and then bring it up. Hold it for 5 seconds. Rotate it again. You're only seeing me from the front, but from the side you would see that my hand is not going all the way down. My shoulder doesn't rotate far enough for it to hang straight down. But I'm stretching it, trying to get it to go that far. But it's more important for the shoulder not to move than for your hand and the arm to hang straight down. All right, so do it the other side. I can go even less rotation on my left side than I can on my right side. Good, start in the right position. No forward and back motion on your shoulder, no up and down. Just try to hold it in place as you rotate and hold. All right, only 2 motions today. It'll be, and we'll stay in lockstep. And while you're doing the motions, you should just go all out. We got rest built into it. So the first one is starting off again with our imaginary bag of marshmallows or pillows or whatever overhead and slam. And overhead slam. Yep. Pick your favorite television network that you think is just bogus, and everybody has their own opinion as to that. You know, and just imagine you're throwing them away, right? Or the same with the newspaper. Now, if you want, you got your bag of dirty laundry. Or some books wrapped up in some T-shirts or whatever. And there you'll have to, if you're going to do that, and you can't reach all the way to the floor, maybe you can put a step stool or a chair, right? But you're just going down and all that. So that's our first motion, and you're just going to do that over and over and over again. The second one is going to be starting with the hands at the side. Bring them up as close to the body and overhead, all in one motion. And again, we're trying to train the muscles right, so that when you do have to lift things, they fire, and they're not, trying to take you out here. That's a good way to hurt your shoulder. Stress your shoulder, bring everything in close to the body, because it's the most efficient way to do it, right? So And we're going to do one arm at a time. And if you want to do it with your pound can of beans or soup or your bottles of water, or as you know, I have my friends, the 6-pound water jug. When you get to the top, your arms should lock out behind your ears, not because your head is forward, but because it's just slightly behind your ear. Again, have your shoulder blades pinch back and, get those shoulder muscles, back muscles involved. And again, doing it without any enhancement will give you benefit. You'll learn to lift more weights if you have weights, but at home you might not have them, or your functionality, your body might not allow you to lift weights, and that's fine because we're going to use what you got, right? So, timing structure. Whichever thing we're going to do, it's going to be for a minute, and you just go all out for that minute, then you get a minute rest, and I'll announce the rest. My timer will alternate between going and resting. So we'll start with the throwing things down, and then we'll do that for a minute, just all out, because you got to rest, or you'll get a rest as soon as the minute's up. Then we'll bring our hands overhead and alternating for a minute, and then we'll have a minute rest, and that'll be the end of one round, and we're going to do 5 rounds, okay? So, you can rely on me for timing, or you can, get your own minute on, minute off timing. So I have my timer here. I'll start it with it'll give me 10 seconds. I'm going to get my legs down. I've locked my wheelchair, so hopefully my bundle here won't bounce away, because that'll cut into my time as I have to go to retrieve it. I'm just going to slam down between my legs. So I'm starting in 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Darn TV network. Darn quarantine, whatever you're mad at. Just got 10 seconds left. All right, time to rest. Got a minute to rest. If you didn't bring water to drink in between, unless you can get back in a minute, don't go get it. But this is a perfect workout to have water by your side, and if you want to take a drink while you're doing it, that would be perfectly fine. So about 30 seconds left. I'm actually popular today for a change. All right, going to be going in 15 seconds. So I'm going to get ready for my This actually challenges my core a little bit because I'm not leaning up against the back of my chair. But I don't want you to topple over, so as good as it is to challenge your core, if this would be too much for it, position yourself and sit back and lean against your chair back. Don't want to hurt yourself. It's important to keep the form. If you can't do the form, just end the exercise. It's better to do the form correctly and end early than to train your body to do an improper form. Okay, so minute rest. And when we start up again, we'll be getting our frustration out of our system here. If you do put books and stuff in there, I would recommend, really wrapping them up in a number of towels, because you could, depending upon how you slam, break your books. Maybe you don't care, right? Old books that go to a garage sale and pick some up cheap or whatever. I guess they don't do garage sales right now. But, if you were going to sell them and decided worth the sacrifice, 8 seconds. But also, if you hit the corner wrong or something, you could really dent something up. Bending over is sort of a bonus. If you had to slam into a chair, that's fine, because really what we're working on is that downward motion. You don't get to exercise that very much. So it's just a bonus if you pick it up off the floor. Get it up overhead. All right, rest for a minute, and we'll be back to lifting here. You got the rests in between, so just go all out for the minute that you're on. I guess you could keep track of how many of each of these maneuvers you get done and write them down during the minute you have left. And then see, and can you add weight, or can you sustain it through all 5 rounds, or are you getting tired and you do less? 4 seconds, 3, 2, 1, go. Sure you breathe while you're doing your minute going on. Don't just concentrate on the maneuver, but also make sure you breathe. we got our minute rest now. We'll be slamming. In 45 seconds. And the start of our third of 5 rounds, so we're almost halfway done. "20 seconds. See, you got your bottled water there, cap it off. Make sure it isn't anywhere where you'll knock it over with your slams here. Voice of experience. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's stop. Pushing. We've only got 10 seconds or so left. 3, 2, 1. All right. Our minute rest. "30 seconds. Take a couple extra deep breaths just to reoxygenate, easy for me to say, reoxygenate yourself. 15 seconds. Down to the last 10. And if I was in a gym, I'd be using dumbbells that are heavier than this 6 pounds, but I'm not in a gym and I don't have dumbbells at home, so I'm enhancing with what I have. 10 seconds left. Keep it up. Just push right up to the end. 3, 2, 1. Rest. All right. About to start our 4th round here. 2 more complete rounds to go. About 20 seconds till we start up again. 15. 10. 3, 2, 1. still have anger after this workout, then you got to go get some therapy online. Okay, rest. All right. A little sweat off my forehead here. Thirty seconds. All right, getting close. Go time here, 10 seconds or so. 2, 1, go. Be relieved when I can push all the way back and sit against my seat back. It's really challenging my core. I don't want to flop out of the chair. All right, we're up. So, last round, push it hard each of the minutes we're on. Forty seconds or so before we start up again. Fifteen or so seconds till we start up. Get those water bottles capped so your slamming doesn't spill them. 3, 2, 1, go. Really get this last one. Push for the whole thing. If you live in an apartment, your downstairs neighbors are going to wonder what you're doing. Halfway there. Wrap your laundry bag in some garbage bags and go out and do it on the sidewalk or the street. Yeah. Don't want to burst your laundry bag. Scuff it up on it. All right. Now it's the last one of those. And then when the minute rest is up, we'll do our last list here. 40 seconds. Uh, 15 seconds to go. Last set. Push it hard. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. That's 30 seconds. Keep the form good. Keep going to the end here. Ten seconds to go. 3. Keep going. 2. All right. That was it. So, hope you enjoyed that one. Hope you're feeling a little less angry at the world. And we'll see you for Wheelie-American Workouts Day 36 tomorrow. Bye-bye.